1, 2. Well, welcome everybody here to the Grain and Hop store on a Thursday night for our Thursday night quiz. Oh my word, have we got a great quiz planned for you tonight? Oh, let me just wind this music up. Oh, I've got something to share with you tonight. Oh dear, what a quiz. Oh, it's all over the place here. Let me just get this up on the screen for you. Have you ever heard of a word cloud? Okay. I did a word cloud of everything that we're going to be doing in the quiz tonight. So to give you an overview of some of the questions that are coming up, they are sort of going to cover in things like general knowledge, a bit of Pokemon, a bit of auto mechanics, wine brewing, pub names, app icons, kids' toys. We're going to be quizzing about mythological creatures, ancient structures, medical questions, photography, chocolates, politics, words and maths puzzles. We've got some history, science, biology, geography, chemistry, and the list goes on and on. However, the very end of the quiz, we're going to be having a look at a popular dandruff shampoo. And we've also got our £72 cash rollover pot a little bit later on. We'll talk about that in a little while. My name's Ian. I'm your quiz host. And I've had a couple of teams come up to me and they've gone, Ian, what is going on with that scoreboard? We haven't even started the quiz. We've got teams with points, teams without points. What's going on there? Well, let me just share this with you. I have this little thing on Facebook and Instagram, Speed Quizzing Ian. Go along and check me out. And every day I post a trivia question up on those sites. And all you need to do is to respond to those and leave an answer. It doesn't matter whether you're right or wrong, but what is important is that you leave a hashtag with your team name. And if you turn up to one of my quizzes using that team name, you'll automatically get 10 points. So those three panels on the right, those are people that have replied this week. You say, well, why has one team got 5 and some have got 15, 20? What's going on there? Well, I like to spread a bit of love and a bit of colour with my Hawaiian shirts. And if you're brave enough to turn up to one of my quizzes in a Hawaiian shirt, you automatically get 5 points per shirt, up to a maximum of 20 points. So that's what that's all about. There was something else. Oh, yes, the next thing is a little bit of GDPR. Let me just bring that up. We are live streaming the quiz as we speak. We are live on Facebook, Twitch, and on YouTube. I'm just letting you know because I've got a couple of cameras up here that are recording me. They don't record you. But there is a mic up here that picks up the ambient noise in the room. So if you're out up the pub tonight having an illicit affair, please don't come and stand next to my table and go, oh, my darling, I love you, because that's all going to go out on the internet, all right? And they're going to come and find you. They'll catch you out, all right? Don't plan any bank jobs or jewellery heists. Don't stand next to my table and talk about it, because it will just go out on the internet and they'll shut my YouTube channel down. The other thing, the reason I tell you, is that in the software that you've downloaded to your phone, you can upload a picture of your team, which will go up on the screen if you get the fastest answer. That is going up over the internet as well. If you're not comfortable with that, please come and tell me before we start the quiz. So come and tell me now, and I'll delete that picture from your team so it doesn't appear if you get the fastest answer. Okay, so we've done that. We've done the scores. The only other thing that we've got to do is, I've told you I'm Ian, but I'm not the star of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, you're the stars of the show. You're the reason I get out of bed in the morning. So I'd like you to give a great a great grain and hop store. Welcome, huge round of applause to former PM Quiz Trust. They're in the room. In the doghouse is in the room. And the jazz man is back. Just ex-losers. Quiz at Hadrak. Sick Tricks are back. And he'll be joining us soon. She said she was 12. And the Smarty Points are back. And let's not forget the town and dressing gown. Universally challenged. And of course our two hardest working teams in the room tonight. Give them a round of applause. It's the downstairs bar. And let's not forget the upstairs bar. Both of which, without their hard work, our night would be much less enjoyable. So thank you very much, upstairs and downstairs bar. We love you to bits. Thank you. And if you're wondering, if you're new tonight and you're sitting there thinking, oh my God, what on earth have I just witnessed? When you come to one of my quizzes, you get a thing called a loyalty card. When you get 5 clicks on that, you get given one of these forms and you get to join an elite club of quizzers. All right, they're called Ian's Mighties, someone called them, because you get given this form. It's a victory video planner. You get to choose whose face goes on which body, what song you dance to, and I'll make a little video for you. And if you like, it's a little bit of love from me to you to say thank you for coming supporting our quiz. And I'll give you a loyalty card as well with your photo, your team name, and it's laminated as well. That's how gorgeous you are. Okay, so those new teams that haven't played before, please have a look and listen to this. These are the rules. This is how it all works.
While we're waiting for the last few teams to switch their devices back on and get logged in, I'll give you an overview of the speed quizzing rules. I will read out a question which you can answer using your keypad. There are 4 question formats. There's multiple choice, numbers, letters, and sequence questions. For multiple choice questions, simply listen to the various options and then input A, B, C, D or whatever on your keypad. For numbers questions, just type in a number and remember to press enter to submit your answer. For letters questions, input only the first letter of your answer. If the answer is a person's name, just input the first letter of their first name. So if the answer is John Smith, I'll be looking for a J. As for celebrities, I'll be looking for their stage name. So, for example, if the answer happens to be Sir Paul McCartney, Paul McCartney is his stage name, so I'll be looking for the letter P. Same with Sir Cliff Richard or Sir Elton John, it will be C or E respectively. Lady Gaga, that's her stage name, so I'll be looking for an L. If the answer begins with the, for example, The Lion King, you should answer L. Similarly, if the answer begins with the letter A, as in the film A Bridge Too Far, you should answer B. For sequence questions, all you need to do is to tap on each of the options to put them into the correct order. If you make a mistake, simply re-tap the incorrect option to deselect it, and then continue tapping until your selection is complete. The scoring in this round works like this. You get 4 points for a correct answer, plus a speed bonus on a 2-1 sliding scale. That means if you're the fastest to answer the question correctly, you'll earn 6 points. The next fastest will get 5, and everyone else will get 4. That's why it's called speed quizzing. You'll play against each other in real time in the venue. Okay, let's get the game started.
Okay, here's your first question of the quiz. It's a letters question. There we go. Hang on a minute. Where's my little button? There we go. So here we go. Round 1. It's your first question of the quiz. What is the only EU country that has the letter Z in its name? Oh dear, only 3 teams got it. It's the Czech Republic. Anyway, the quiz is ours. Well done. Get the bonus on that one. I just need to approve your picture. There we go. There's quite a few here. Pictures have all come in. Let me just approve all these pictures for everybody. There we go. All done. Sorted. What consumer affairs TV programme was presented from 1986 to 1993 by husband and wife journalists John Stapleton and Lynn Folds Wood? Five teams got it right. Watchdog was the answer. And a bonus for that, just for losers. Well done. Milk, oyster, magic, deathcap, hedgehog, mataki and paddy straw are all examples of what? Nineteen teams got that one. Mushrooms was the answer. And just for losers get that bonus. Well done. I'm going to send you a picture now for those new teams that have never played before. Have a look at the picture, then tap the picture with your finger and you'll see a keyboard to put your answer in. Here we go. What national football team does this guy support? Ten teams got it right. England was the answer. And a bonus for that. Former PM Quiz Trust.
I'm not a winner.
By what name is dichromatic vision usually better known? Sixteen teams got it. Colourblindness was the answer. And a bonus for that, Mullets. Multiple choice for you now. The Anglo-Portuguese Treaty is widely regarded as the world's oldest treaty between two nations that is still in force today. But in what year was it signed? Was it A, 1373? Was it B, 1573? Was it C, 1773, or D, 1973? Five teams got it right. Believe it or not, it goes way back to 1373. And former PM Quiz Trust, well done. Moving on to music now. Which song contains the line, "You make me happy when skies are grey? "15 teams got that one. You Are My Sunshine." And those bonus points to the
Merry
finance
Christmas,
team.
you filthy
Well done.
animals.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bump those bonus points up by another 2. So there's 4 points for the speed bonus. So if you're the fastest and get the question right, you get 8 points. The next fastest will get 7, 6, 5, and then everyone else will get 4. Now, I'm not going to send you the next question. It's not going on the screens or your handsets. So I hope you're good at spelling and I hope you're good at counting. How many letters make up the word incontrovertible? So how many letters make up the word incontrovertible?
10.
Seven teams got it right. Well, let's count it out. It's INCONTROVERTIBLE. 16 is the answer. And former PM Quiz Trust.
And not a quitter.
Well done. 8 points for you. Now, I told you there'd be some social media shenanigans. Have a little look at this picture. Pictured here is one of the memes that started doing its rounds in September following a verbal gaffe by which politician? So I'm looking for the first letter of their first name. Ten teams got it right. It was Keir Starmer. He said the sausages must be released when he meant the hostages. There we go. And Just for Losers, get that one. Well done. Now, I promise you a bit of Pokemon. Here's your first Pokemon. With the ability to shoot bullets of water through special water spouts, name this Pokemon. "15 teams got it right. Blastoise, that was. And Henry Quisinger gets those 8 points. Do you know what? We're going to try something a little bit different. I've got this hacker friend who does a little bit of work for me. And he's managed to hack into the computer of a comic book character and stole their browser data. So I'm going to send you this browser data. Here it comes. You got 30 seconds of Dick Barton sleuthing music while you work this out with your teammates. See if you can identify the comic book character from their browser history. Seventeen teams worked it out. Well done. That was Ghost Rider. And like the podcast, please. It's that bonus. Now this one's a little bit tricky, and I'll give you 30 seconds because you've got to keep flicking between the picture and the words. So it's like a multiple choice thing, but it's like a sequence one. But what I want you to do, I'm going to send you a list of England players, a photo of them, and I want you to tap them in the order that they're pictured there, from left to right.
Ten.
Well, there we go. 12 teams got it right. The correct answer is Darren Anderton, Terry Sheringham, Gareth Southgate and Paul Gascoigne. There we go. Fastest team to work that out, just for losers.
Gossip Girl.
And do you know what? We're going to do a conundrum now. If you're familiar with 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown, you know what's going on here. Your teaser is Let's Pump. That's Let's Pump. And your clue is it's big and juicy. So you've got 30 seconds. Let's Pump. It's big and juicy. Let's Pump, it's big and juicy. Plumpest. And look at that, 18 teams got it right. Fastest team to work it out was just 4 losers. Well done.
Gossip Girl.
So, first letter of their first name. Which actor plays Tommy Shelby in Peaky Blinders? And 21 teams got that one. Cillian Murphy was the answer. And just 4 losers doing it. They've got fast fingers, they have, haven't they? What 2-word name is given to the seal between the engine block and the cylinder heads of an internal combustion engine? I told you there's a mechanics question in it. So, 2-word name is given to the seal between the engine block and the cylinder heads of an internal combustion engine. Five teams got it right. It's called a head gasket. And the bonus that time goes to Sick Tricks. Well done. Okay, we're going to do a music one now. I'm going to send you a load of words, and what I want you to do, I want you to tap them in order so that they make up the opening lyrics of the song, okay? So here comes the words. I want you to put the opening lyrics of this song in the correct order. And here's what you're looking for.
I wanna be rich.
There we go. I want to be rich and I want lots of money. 20 teams got it right. Fastest team to get it was University Challenge. Well done. Another picture question for you. Have a look at this. Name the actress pictured here. "17 teams got it right. That was Ashley Tisdale. And the bonus that time, Town and Dressing Gown. Well done. Who was the lead singer of the band M People? 2 teams got it right. It was Heather Small. And the finance team gets that 8 points.
Animals.
Now I promised you a question about winemaking. Here it is. It's a multiple choice. The wine grape known as Primitivo in Italy is known by what other name in other parts of the world? Is it known as A, Sauvignon Blanc? Is it B, Zinfandel? Is it C, Riesling? Or D, Tempranillo? Nine teams got it. Zinfandel was the answer. And those Genies get those 8 points.
Alrighty.
Who wrote Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Eleven teams got that one. Douglas Adams was the answer. And the bonus that time, quiz at Adrak. Now here's your last music one of this round. Let's see if you can put the opening lyrics of this song's chorus. Okay, this time we want the chorus. So put the opening lyrics of the song's chorus into the correct order.
Do I attract you? Do I repulse you with my queasy smile?
And this is what we're looking for. And 7 teams got it right. Can we bring yesterday back around? There we go.
May the force be with you.
Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, according to pubsgalore.co.uk, I want you to put these pub names in order of how common they are in the UK, and I want you to start with the most popular. So according to pubsgalore.co.uk, put these pub names in order. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I dragged the wrong words in for the song, didn't I, in that last question. I cocked it up. I played you the wrong music for it. There we go. All right, there we go. I understand what's going on now. So anyway, look, there's a load of pubs I've just given you. I want you to start with the most popular and put them in order of how common they are. There we go. And 11 teams got that right. It was Red Lion, Royal Oak, Cricketer's Arms, Plume of Feathers, and Just for Losers gets that bonus.
Gossip Girl.
Here's your last conundrum of the round. Your teaser this time is Grim Allen. That's Grim Allen. And your clue is he's quite disturbing. So Grim Allen, he's quite disturbing. So Grim Allen is quite disturbing, alarming. There we go. Alarming was the right answer. Fastest team to work that out was
May the
Quiz
force
That
be with
Hadrack. Another picture. Have a look at this. Pictured here is the logo of what app that generates AI images of users? Oh, nobody got it. It's called Lensa. And here's your last question of the round. What word is used to describe two words which have the same or similar meanings? And 14 teams got it right. Synonym was the right answer. And 3-point turn. Get the bonus on that one. Well done. There we go. That's the end of the round. Now let's have a look at that leaderboard and see where we are with these scores. Well, in 24th place with 20 points. Give them a round of applause. It's the downstairs bar. 23rd with 24, the upstairs bar. 22nd with 28, Lonely Fen. 21st with 29, Sir Testalot. 20th with 32, the Jazzman. 19th with 33, University Challenge. In 18th with 36, Down Under. In 17th with 41, Sinbin for the win. And in 16th with 43, Mullets. And in 15th with 45, the Gene Genies. 14th with 51, In the Doghouse. 13th with 54, WFHFTW. 12th with 57, 7 Feet Pits. 11th with 68, the Finance Team. 17th with 70, 3-point turn. 9th with 72, the Wizard of Oz. 8th with 74, the Whittly Tankers. 7th with 77, former PM Quiz Trust. And 6th with 79, like the podcast, please. And in 5th with 84, Henry Quizinger. 4th with 85, Quizat Hadrack. 3rd with 87, Town and Dressing Gown. And 2nd with 88, Sick Tricks, which means in first with 117, Just for Losers. Well, there we go. That's the end of our first round. But before we take our break, let me just show you this. A couple of weeks ago here, there was a team called Helen Daniels Unplugged, and sadly they had to leave early. They won £2 on the rollover pot, but that went back in the pot, bless their hearts. And last week, Sick Tricks won themselves £9. More importantly, they left a pot with £72 cash in it, and I've got that in my back pocket. And if you want a chance to win that, you need to get your name on the rollover team selector wheel. And at the moment, the wheel's empty. And it costs you £2 to put your name on there. So you put £2 on the wheel, that £2 goes on the pot, that £72 goes up to £74, and it gets bigger and bigger the more teams that join in. And by the end of the night, when that's full of team names, that could be over £100 later on. And we'll be rolling that before we do our last leaderboard of the evening. So if you want to come and see me or my daughter Emily in the break, I take cash or contactless. We can put your name on the wheel up to 5 times. I won't take any more than £10. And just to give you an overview of how it works across all of my venues, Isle of Ely, £219 in their pot. The Granta has got 16. They had a big win last week. And the Yard, they've got 59 in there, 72 tonight. And just to give you an idea, statistically, since the beginning of year, I've paid out £9,635 in cash prizes. So it's all cash. It's not a voucher or anything like that. It is real hard cash. That is real hard cash. Like the Bronads last week, look at that, £243 they won at the Yard last week. That was a mighty big win for them. and well deserved. Okay, right, what we're going to do in the meantime, we're going to take our break. On the big screens, I'm going to give you the winners of last week's quiz. On your handsets, I'll give you the winners from last week's quiz as well. And for our people who are at home watching online, thank you so much for sticking with us. We're just going to take a little break for about 10 minutes. I can't play the music we're going to play in the pub because I'll get banned off of YouTube and Facebook and Twitch. So what I'll do is I'll give you a little bit of non-commercial music to listen to, and go and make yourselves a cup of tea. We'll be back in about 10 minutes' time. Okay, we're going to start our next round of the quiz. Before we do, though, I just want to show you this. This is where we are with our rollover wheel at the moment. We've got £98 on our rollover wheel now. We're going to be rolling for that. It might go over £100. We've got one more break to go, so there might be other teams that want to join in and add their money to the pot. So there we go. That's the end. That's the rollover. Let me just sort a couple of things out here. Right, we're going to do our next round of the quiz, which again is another trivia round. This time, the scoring works like this. You get 8 points for a correct answer. There's a speed bonus of 8 points. So if you're the fastest and you're right, you're going to get 16 points. The next passage will get 15, 14, 13, or also all the way down to 8. And I'm also enabling a feature called Go Wide. So for those of you who have not played before, this is what Go Wide's all about.
I've enabled a feature called Go Wide. Here's how it works. Go Wide means that you can now submit 2 guesses on letters or multiple choice questions. Or you can include one number either side of your answer on a numbers question. Here's how going wide affects the scoring. Remember, if you do decide to go wide, you'll forfeit half of the points available for the question. However, you could still win any speed bonuses that may be available. Right, let's get on with the game.
Okay, here we go with our first question of round 2. It's a Harry Potter question. Again, something I promised you tonight. In Harry Potter, it's a numbers question. Don't forget to press that enter key. In Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, how many years was Sirius Black imprisoned for? Seven teams got it right. 2 teams went wide. 12 years was the answer. And Quizad Hadrak get those 16 points. Yucatan, Chiapas, and Baja California are states in what country? And 16 teams got that one. Mexico was the answer. And Henry Quizzing Chat gets that bonus. And I promised you a question on chocolate as well. Here's your chocolate question. What Cadbury's confectionery item used to claim that they grow on you in a long-running advertising campaign? Oh my word. Only one team got it right. They're not in my top 3. They were Rose's chocolates. And the Mullets are going to get the fast track wheel. The Mullets will now have 2 buttons on their handset. One will say spin, one will say pass. What are you going to do, Mullets? Are you going to spin to win? They're going for it. Drum rolls on those tables, please. Oh no! Oh, bless their hearts. Give them a round of applause for trying though. Well done, Mullets. It won't take you long to get those points back. Football for you now. It's a picture question. I want you to name the football manager that's pictured here during his playing career. Ooh, only 2 teams got it. We were always looking for the first letter of their first name. That was Nigel Pearson. And the finance team get those 16 points. Multiple choice now. Which of these is a commonly used name for a rainbow that appears at night? Is it A, a moon bow? Is it B, a night bow? Is it C, a dark bow? Or D, a late bow? "16 teams got it, 3 went wide. Moonbow was the answer, and Henry Quizinger gets that bonus. And I promised you Pokemon, here's another Pokemon for you. Which of the original 150 Pokemon is known in German as Relaxo? "20 teams got it, 2 went wide. Snorlax was the answer. And Quizad Hadrak gets that bonus. Well done. Let's have a go at a conundrum now. Your teaser this time is lick shit. That's lick shit. And your clue is it will make you smile. So lick shit, it will make you smile. What's that all about? Lick shit, that'll make you smile. Ticklish. And 19 teams got it. Fastest to get it was Sick Tricks. Well done. Which fictitious hero has been played in films by an Englishman, a Scotsman, an Australian, and an Irishman? And 17 teams got that one. James Bond was your answer. Henry Quizinger gets those 16 points. Which popular TV characters and toys have cutie marks on their bodies representing personality traits or talents? Eight teams got it. My Little Pony. And Quizad Hadrak do it again. Well done. Here's a picture. Who is this musician with their face mirrored in Photoshop? And 16 teams got that one. Dave Grohl is the right answer. And the finance team get those 16 points. Multiple choice now. The recent England debutante, Southampton centre-back Taylor Harwood-Bellis, is engaged to the daughter of which former footballer? Is it A, Roy Keane? Is it B, Gary Neville? Is it C, Jamie Carragher? Or is it D, Michael Owen? "15 teams got that one. Roy Keane was the answer. Actually engaged to Leah Keane. There we go. WFH.
Yes, I can hear you, Clem Fandango.
Get that bonus. Now I'm going to send you a list of singers now. What I want you to do, I want you to tap them in age order, starting with the youngest. So put these singers in age order, starting with the youngest. 5 teams got it right, 1 went wide. They start with Billie Eilish. Then it's Ed Sheeran, Pete Doherty, Jarvis Cocker, Paul Weller, Stevie Wonder. There we go, just for losers. Get that bonus.
Gossip Girl.
Multiple choice now. The Kraken is a mythical sea monster, originally from which region's folklore? Is it A, Central America? Is it B, Scandinavia? Is it C, Arabia? Or D, Southeast Asia? Twelve teams got it right, 6 went wide. Scandinavia was the answer. And Town and Dressing Gown get that bonus.
Think
well done.
Oh, say, can you see?
Okay, this next question's a little bit special. Normally I ask you for the first letter of their first name. This time, if you think Trump said this, I want you to give me a T. If you think Voldemort said this, I want you to give me a V. So who said this? So who said this? It's better to live one day as a lion than 100 years as a sheep. T if you think it was Trump, V if you think it was Voldemort. "19 teams got it right, only 1 went wide, that was Trump. WFH.
Yes, I can hear you, Clem Fandango.
FGW. Get that bonus. Okay, here's one for you Sky Watchers out there. Here's a picture of Saturn photographed from Earth on a clear day. Is that A, fake, or B, real? And 20 teams got it right. 2 went wide. Fake was the answer. And Town and Dressing Gown, 16
home?
points.
Think, McFly.
Okay, we've got another bit of sleuthing for you to do. Let's see, this time it's a movie character my hacker has hacked into his laptop. So I'll see if you can identify the movie character from their browser history here. And 17 teams got that one. That was Indiana Jones. There we go, well done. Henry Quissinger gets the bonus on that one. Oh no. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm really sorry about this. I upset a team of Ewoks at a Star Wars quiz back in May, and I've got this pissed off Ewok keeps hacking into my computer as I'm trying to do a quiz. It might impact your handsets a little bit, this one. It's a picture question. I want the first letter of their first name. Who is this comedian? Six teams got it right, 1 went wide. Johnny Vegas was the answer. And Henry Quissinger gets that bonus. Do you know what? It's still there. It's still there. Oh dear. All right, okay. You can stay there for a little while. Same again. First letter of their first name. Who is this TV presenter? And 12 teams got that one. That was got one. And like the podcast, please. Gets that bonus that time. Well done. Although 2 other languages have since been added, what is the sole official language of Fiji up until 1997? Nine teams got it right. 3 went wide. English. So Aitaki and Hindi became their official languages in 97. There we go. And Quizat Hadrak gets that bonus. Well done. Now, those accountants in the audience might be able to get this one. Get those brains working. You've got 10 seconds to tell me what is 90% of 90. And 17 teams got it. It's 81. Former PM Quiz Trust gets that bonus. Well done. Multiple choice now. This is for you chemists in the audience. Rusting is an example of what kind of chemical reaction? Is it A, oxidation? Is it B, reduction? Is it C, electrolysis? Or is it D, combustion? Twenty-three teams got it. 3 went wide. Oxidation was the answer. And those genies get those 16 points. Time for another conundrum now. Your teaser this time is arsecox. That's arsecox. And your teaser is they're favoured by the clergy. So arsecox, they're favoured by the clergy. Cassocks, there we go. Look at you, you clever bunch. 22 teams got it right. Cassocks was the answer. Former PM Quiz Trust gets the 16. I want to send you a bunch of capital cities now. I want you to put them in order so that their respective countries would be in alphabetical order. So put these capital cities in order so their respective countries would be in alphabetical order, and I'll give you 30 seconds. And there we go, 16 teams got it. In Argentina, that's where Buenos Aires is. And Brazil is the home of Brasilia. China is where Beijing is. Germany for Berlin. Lebanon for Beirut. And Thailand for Bangkok. There we go. And just for losers, get those 16 points. Now here's a rather strange picture. First letter, first name from this inverted image named the 2017 I'm a Celebrity winner. 4 teams got it though. 2 went wide. Georgia Toffolo. Henry Quissinger gets those 16 points. And here is your last question of the round. What is the name? It's a multiple choice. What is the name of the sports and entertainment venue in London that hosts the PDC World Darts Championship and the Masters Snooker Tournament? Is it A, Alexander Palace? Is it B, Alexandra Palace? You can go wide if you made a mistake. Looks like some of you did. 19 teams got it, 5 went wide. Alexandra Palace. And 3-point turn, get that bonus. Well done, they didn't go wide. That's the end of the round. Now let's have a look at that leaderboard and see where we are with those scores. Well, in 25th with 20 points, it's the Downstairs Bar. 24th with 36, it's Lonely Fen. 23rd with 60, it's Boaty Boatface. 22nd with 74, the Upstairs Bar. And in 21st with 100, Jazzman. 20th with 108, St Testalot. 19th with 114, Down Under. 18th with 118, In the Doghouse. 17th with 126, University Challenged. 16th with 153, The Mullets. 15th with 182, WFH FTW. 14th with 185, Gene Genies. 13th, 186, Sinbin for the win. And in 12th, 205, the Quizzes of Oz. And in 11th with 224, 3-point turn. 10th with 3235, like the podcast please. 9th with 246, send feet pics. 8th with 248, Whittly Tankers. 7th with 258, former PM Quiz Trust. 6th with 273, 6 Tricks. 5th with 281, Finance Team. 4th with 297, Town and Dressing Gown. 3rd, 329, Just 4 Losers. 2nd with 330, Henry Quissinger, which means in Thurs with 340, Quizad Hadrack.
May the force be with you.
Well, there we go. That's the end of our second round. So we got one more. We got 2 more little rounds. We got 1 little round to go in a short while. Then we're going to go into our very final round of the quiz. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do on your big screens around the room, I'm going to give you the winners of the rollover wheel for last month in October. £1,581 in prizes were given out last month. That's all cash. And as you see the pictures come up, that's real money they're holding in their hands. If you haven't had a chance to get onto the rollover team selector wheel yet, please come and see me or my daughter Emily in this break. It's a very short break, probably time for a couple of songs. So on the big screens, you've got the rollover winners. On your handsets, I'll give you the winners from last week's quiz. For our players or our viewers watching online, we're going to take a short break. I can't play you the music we're going to play in the venue because otherwise I get banned on YouTube, Facebook and Twitch. So we're going to give you some non-commercial music. Go and make yourselves a cup of tea. We're going to be back in about 5-6 minutes time. We'll see you soon. 1, 2. Okay, we're going to start our next round of the quiz, which is called a multi-tap round. It's a very special round, this one. So this is how the multi-tap round works. It's a little bit different to what you normally do for your quiz, so please listen carefully. I'm going to send you lists of things, all right? Tonight's a bit special. I've had one team come up to me. They haven't been here for several weeks, but they really, really like the music questions that I put in, and they've asked me for a music round. Well, what I've done, I've managed to dig out a round that I did about a month ago. So for our online streamers who are watching us, the quiz, you may have got this before, all right? So I really apologise. I don't normally like repeating questions, but I think it's a good round that will sort them out. So I'm going to say it's all about music used in films, this next round. So I'm going to send you a list, and I'm going to read you out instructions like tap only the songs that were played in whatever film, and you will get 4 points and a green tick for every tapped and every untapped correct answer. And a full complement of green ticks is called a full house. And only full houses will then be eligible for the speed bonus, which is on a 20-point sliding scale. Now, this is all cumulative, all right? So if you get all of those ones right and you get the speed bonus, you could get up to 44 points per question. If you get all 10, the fastest, you'll get over 400 points. That's how critical this next round is. Now, it's important you understand that every list will always contain at least one correct option. So one or more selections must always be made, and failure to do so will result in 0 points. So here we go. Let's get started with our multi-tap rounds. Now, I only want you to tap the songs that are on the Footloose soundtrack. Three full houses, 16 partials. The correct answers were Footloose by Kenny Loggins, Hurt So Good by John Mellencamp, The Girl Gets Around by Sammy Hagar. There we go. And those 20 bonus points go to the Whittly Tankers. Well done. They get 44 points in total for that one. Here's your next one. Tap only the songs on the Top Gun soundtrack. Ten full houses, 9 partials. They are Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins, Take My Breath Away by Berlin, Great Balls of Fire by Jerry Lee Lewis, and 20 points go to Quizad Hadrak, 44 points in total. This time, tap only the songs on the Lost Boys soundtrack. $19 partials, no full houses on this one. They were Good Times by INXS, People Are Strange by Echo and the Bunnymen. This time, tap only the songs on the Beverly Hills Cop soundtrack. $19 partials. They are The Heat Is On by Glenn Frey and Axel F by Howard Faltermeyer. See how you get on with this one. I want you to tap only the songs on the Back to the Future soundtrack. 4 full houses, 15 partials. Power of Love by Huey Lewis and the News. Back in Time by Huey Lewis and the News. Johnny Be Good by Chuck Berry. Earth Angel by Marvin Berry. And Quizad Hadrack. Get that 44 points. This time, tap only the songs on the Purple Rain soundtrack. Wow, 9 full houses, 11 partials. They were all on the Purple Rain soundtrack. And the Tiddly Tankers get the bonus on that one. This time, one of my favourite films of all time, tap only the songs on the Goonies soundtrack. "19 partials." They were "The Goonies Are Good Enough" by Cyndi Lauper, "I Got Nothing" by the Bangles, and 14K by Tina Marie. Something a bit easier now. Tap only the songs on the Dirty Dancing soundtrack. "11 full houses, 9 partials. I've Had the Time of My Life, Hungry Eyes, and Be My Baby." Quizad Hadrack, get that bonus. Tap only the songs on the Fast Times at Ridgemont High soundtrack. Twenty partials on that one. "Somebody's Baby" by Jackson Browne and "Goodbye, Goodbye" by Oingo Boingo. Now this one I'm going to put on a new feature. So have a look at your handsets and you'll see a new icon appear. Wipeout mode has been enabled. That's for this is the last question of this round. This time, let me explain to you what Wipeout does. One or more tapped incorrect answers will result in a wipeout, which means 0 points for the whole question. So if in doubt, don't tap. But don't forget, there'll always be at least one correct answer. Okay. Tap only the songs in the Breakfast Club soundtrack. Oh, 13 partials, no full houses. You're a lot more cautious for that one. "Waiting" by E.G. Daily, "Don't You Forget About Me," "Fire in the Twilight." And there we go, that's the end of that round. What we're going to do now is we're moving on to our final round of the quiz. It's got evil mode round. So those teams that have never played before, please have a little look and listen to this. The rules are changing yet again.
So here we go with the final round of the evening. It's exactly the same as the rounds we've had before, with multiple choice, numbers, letters and sequence questions. Go Wide has been disabled for this round. The difference this time is the scoring, and I've also enabled
Evil mode.
You score 16 points for a correct answer. However, because evil mode is enabled, it means that you will be deducted 16 points from your existing score if you answer incorrectly. Speed bonus points are awarded on a 10-point sliding scale. So, if you're first and you're correct, you'll win a massive 26 points. The next fastest gets 25, 24, 23 and so on, and then everyone else will get 16. Remember though, in evil mode, if you're not sure, you don't have to answer. Don't throw those hard-earned points away. However, fast tracking is still enabled, which means anybody gets a chance to get into first place if the top 3 leaders on my leaderboard either answer incorrectly or fail to give an answer. So it's still an open field for everyone. Right, let's get on with the game.
And here's your first evil mode round question. It's a letters question. In 1994, which country became the second Arab nation after Egypt to sign a peace treaty with Israel? One team got it right. They're in my top 3, so there's no fast track on this one. Jordan was the answer. And the Widdly Tankers get that bonus. Multiple choice now. In what year was Britain's first purpose-built Hindu temple opened in Slough? The first book in the Little Miss series was published. And singer Craig David and TV presenter Holly Willoughby were both born. Was it A, 1961? Was it B, 1971? Was it C, 1981? Or D, 1991? Sixteen teams got it right. It was 1981. And just for losers, get that bonus. Well done. Which rower was in the Team GB flag bearer at the opening ceremonies of both the 1992 and the 1996 Summer Olympics? Four teams got it right. 2 of my top 3 got it, so no fast track. Steve Redgrave was the answer. And the Widdly Tankers get that bonus. Multiple choice now. In what US state were Jake and Logan Paul born? Was it A, Ohio? Was it B, California? Was it C, West Virginia? Was it D, New York? And 14 teams got it. Ohio was the answer. WFHFTW, get that bonus. Bit of music for you now. Have a look at the picture. Who is this British Sri Lankan rapper and producer? Twelve teams got it. MIA was the answer. With that hat track gets those 26 points.
May the force be with you.
At which ancient British landmark would you find Aubrey Holes, Bluestone Horseshoe and Avenue Ditch? Ten teams got it right. Stonehenge was the answer. And just for losers get those 26 points.
Girl.
Football now. Of all English goalkeepers, who has the most clean sheets in the history of the Premier League? Oh my word. Now my top 3 failed to give me an answer, but I've got 4 teams that gave me the right answer. The correct answer was David James. Now 4 teams gave me the letter D. And the fastest of those teams is going to get the fast track wheel, and that team is, give them a round of applause, the Quizzards of
Dina, you
Oz.
fat lord, come get some dinner.
They will have 2 buttons on their screen now. One will say spin, one will say pass. They've gone for it. Drum rolls on those tables, please. And look at that, straight into 3rd place.
Dina, you fat lord, come get some dinner.
Well done. Now I promised you a question about photography right at the start. Here's your photography question. What name is given to a camera support or similar piece of equipment that has 3 legs? Oh, I see. Now you're all photographers. 18 teams got it right. Tripod was the answer. And 3-point turn, get the bonus on that one. Well done. And another one for you financiers in the audience. What is the answer to this equation? Oh my word. It's happened again. My top 3 didn't get it right. 8 teams did though. 49 was the answer. And that fast track wheel is going to like the podcast. Please give them a round of applause. They'll have 2 buttons on their screen now. Which button are you going to press? They've gone for it. Drum rolls on those tables again. Oh, look at that, into 3rd place. Well done. Here's a picture, have a look at this. Pictured here is a recently released doll to promote the new movie Wicked. Which actress plays the character that this doll is based on? $18 teams got it. Ariana Grande plays Glinda. With that Hadrak, get that bonus. Well done. Time for a conundrum. Your teaser this time is Hot Minger. That's Hot Minger. And your clue is way too overprotective. So Hot Minger, way too overprotective. Mothering. And look at you lot. 17 teams got it. Well done. Fastest team though, former PM Quiz Trust. Now I told you I'll be going to ask you a Game of Thrones question. Here it comes. I want you to start with the earliest and put these Game of Thrones characters in order of when they met their deaths. So start with the earliest, put these Games of Thrones characters in order of when they met their deaths. Ten teams got it. They are Lord Eddard Stark, King Joffrey Baratheon, John Ramsay Bolton, Lord Peter Baelish and Sir Jamie Lannister. And Boaty McBoatface gets those 26 points. Multiple choice now. Also called biosonar, what name is given to the biological sonar that is used by bats in order to observe their surroundings and hunt prey? Is it called A, reverb discovery? Is it B, reflection detection? Is it C, sound situation? Or is it D, echolocation? Twenty teams got it. Echolocation was the answer. And the Quiz of the Boss get that bonus. Well done. Oh my word, it's back again. I'm sorry about this. You might find your keyboard shuffled again. I'm really sorry. All I want, first letter of their first name. Who is this artist? And 20 teams got it right. Taylor Swift was the right answer. And Quizat Hat-Track gets that bonus. Well done. So another multiple choice question for you now. It's a mathematics one again. How many times faster does light travel than rain? Is it A, 1,800 times, B, 18,000 times, C, 18 million times, or D, 18 billion times? And 8 teams got it right. It's 18 million times. Former PM Quiz Trust gets those 26 points. And I promised you chocolate. Have a look at this. Launched in 1915. Name the Cadbury brand of boxed chocolates. Twelve teams got it. You know your chocolates, don't you? Milk tray that was. And Towel and Dressing Gown got those 26 points. Beaten twice by La Rochelle and then Toulouse, which Irish rugby union team have lost the last 3 European Champions Cups finals? Four teams got it right. 2 of those are in my top 3, so no fast track. Leinster is the answer. And that finance team gets those 26 points. Still on subject of chocolate. In the Roald Dahl book, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, how many children visit Willy Wonka's factory? Fourteen teams got it. There was, let's count them off. There was Charlie Bucket, Augustus Kloop, Veruca Salt, Violet Bogard, and Mike Tavee. There we go. And the finance team get those 26 points. Oh my word. That sound tells me that fast tracking is now turned off for the last few questions of the quiz. We're nearly at the end now. This time, it's my hacker chap has managed to hack into the laptop of a historical figure. See if you can identify the historical figure from their browser history. 13 teams got it right. Galileo Galilei and former
I am a
PM Quiz
fighter
Trust
and
gets
not
that
a
bonus. Well done. Oh my word. I'm going to send you a bunch of words now. I want you to rearrange them to make the title of a famous painting followed by the name of the artist. "15 teams got it right. The Potato Eaters by Vincent van Gogh. Quizette Hadrak gets that bonus. And your literary question that I promised earlier as well is a picture of a statue. This statue was erected outside BBC Broadcasting House in 2017, but who is it in honour of? Three teams got it right. George Orwell was the right answer. Quizette Hadrak gets that bonus. Here is your last question of the round. What is the family name of Billie Eilish and her brother Phineas? Three teams got it right. It's O'Connell. Henry Quizinger gets that bonus. And there we go. That's the end of the round. It's not quite the end of the quiz. We've got one more question to go. It's worth 40 points. Have a look at this.
So here we go with the last question of the evening. This is the nearest wins round. Here's the rules. I'll read out a question followed by a 10-second countdown. Whichever team input the number closest to the correct answer will score 40 points. And looking at the leaderboard right now, that's going to make a lot of difference. In the event of a tie, the points will go to whichever team submitted their answer first. Remember, evil mode has been switched off, fast tracking is off. You don't lose points in this round, just give it your best guess and good luck. Here we go.
So here we go with your nearest wins question. And let me just pop this up on the screen. If I could draw your attention to the screens. If you've got a mobile phone that's switched on that you're not using for the quiz, for this question, please switch your phone off. Better still, take it off the table, stick it in your pocket, your purse, your handbag, sit on it. Do not let another team spy your team with a live mobile phone and point the finger at you and accuse you of Googling an answer to a 40-point question, because I'll have to zero your points, and that'll be a sad end to what's been a rather jolly night tonight. Thank you. I'm going to make it easy. I need a 4-digit date. It's a 4-digit date. The fastest correct answer is going to get 40 points. And it's so tight at the top of the leaderboard, it is going to make a difference tonight. Now, I don't know about you, but I know what Head and Shoulders is. It's a dandruff shampoo. In what year did Head and Shoulders first go on sale? Here's your timer. Get those numbers in. You're running out of time. Give me a date. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my word. It was 1961. Now, 3 teams gave me slightly different dates, but they're all exactly the same distance from 1961, but one of those teams was faster than the other two. So the 40 points go to the team that submitted the closest answer of 1957. Send feed pics.
For your information, there's a lot more to ogres than you think.
So there we go. Sorry about that. I needed to take a screenshot of that. There we go. So that's the end of the round. And there we go. So, sorry about that. I had to take a screenshot. That was unreal. Unreal. Here we go, though. Let's have a look at that. Oh, no, we can't do that. We can't do the leaderboard just yet. We've got to do our rollover wheel first. And let's get our team selector wheel. Now, if your team has paid to be on the team selector wheel, then your team name will be on that wheel, on this wheel. Now, I've just sent it out to all the handsets, so you can scroll through with your fingertip. Just make sure your team name is there. And I'm going to stand up while I do this and just check around the room. Everyone's happy. There's no one missing off the wheel. There's paid to be on the wheel. Thumbs up are coming up around the room. I'm getting thumbs up from people up here. No one's charging up the stairs to say their team name is missing. Okay, I'm going to push the button and I'm going to need a drum roll on your tables. Which one of those teams is going home with some cash tonight? And we've got £98 in our pot we're rolling for in a moment. Keep those hands rapping on those tables. Which team is going home with some cash? It's Town and Dressing Gown. Give them a round of applause. Let's just take a screenshot of that. Okay, let me just get the rollover wheel up. And let me get the Town and Dressing Gown. Let's find you. £98 on my spreadsheet. £98 on the wheel, going to Town and Dressing Gown. So Town and Dressing Gown have got a button on their screen now. When you're ready, press that button. Drum rolls on the tables. Let's see how much cash they're taking home with them tonight. £58. I'll roll that up to £59. Give them a round of applause. There we go. Okay, that's the end of that. Let's have a look at that leaderboard and see who's going home with first, second and third prizes tonight. Well, in 26th place with minus 192, Sir Testalot. 25th with minus 90, the Jazzman. 24th with minus 11, the Downstairs Bar. Give them a round of applause. 23rd with 18, In the Doghouse. 22nd with 36, Lonely Fen. 21st with 81, Boaty McBoatface. 20th with 149, the Upstairs Bar. 19th with 189, Down Under. 18th with 261, Connect Please. 17th with 297, Universally Challenged. 16th with 344, The Mullets. 15th with 420, Send Feet Pics. 14th with 492, WFH FTW. And in 13th with 545, Sin Bin for the win. And in 12th with 620, former PM Quiz Dross. 11th with 627, 6 Tricks. In 10th with 633, it's 3 Point Turn. And in ninth with 634, Just for Losers. 1 point ahead with 635. In 8th place, the Gene Genies. And in 7th with 734, the Wizard of Oz. And in 6th with 737, Town and Dressing Gown. 5th with 740, Whittly Tankers. And in 4th place with 750 points, like the podcast, please. Now here we go with the top 3. These have all won a prize. In 3rd place, £857 and winning themselves £20. Henry Quissinger. And in 2nd place, with 920 points, winning themselves £30. The finance team, which means in first with 951, Queenstown Hatrack! Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you've enjoyed our quiz tonight here at the Grain and Harp on a Thursday night. Oh, we've had a lot of fun. Sorry we started a little bit late. I got held up in traffic, but we got there in the end. Anyway, my name's Ian. For all of our friends that have been watching online, thank you for joining us. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. And for those of you in the room, thank you so much for coming. You take care. You have a safe journey home. We're going to do it all again next week. Look after yourselves now and good night.